Afternoon or good morning or good evening to some, and we are here. Oh, I see the little emojis. Thank you. So we're here for a sound bath and a meditation, and to do that, we're inviting in pause. We're taking agency over our time and saying that we're going to allow the soothing sounds, the vibration to be with us, to pause, to be with what is, to sit silently, and to invite in stillness and rest into our days, which is the idea of cultivating a culture of wellness into our lives every day, especially in such a challenging and uncertain time where we're living a new abnormal normal. And so I really want to play around with that idea of inviting in culture of wellness into our days, of rest. And so with that invitation of rest, I want to ask you, are you rested right now? Is there something that you could physically do to invite in more rest to your body? Is it grabbing a pillow and putting it behind your back? Is it putting your feet up or taking your shoes off? Is it, eventually when we get to the sound bath, it might be lying down. What can you invite in to signal to the body, I'm inviting in stillness, pause, and rest? How can we lessen the load? And I invite you to, after this, to recall the experience today, and how can we do that in our classrooms, in our daily lives? Lessen the load for all while we still make an impact. So go ahead, and we're going to wait just a moment while everyone grabs a pillow or adjusts themselves and put your feet up, take your shoes off. I have on my furry slippers. If we weren't on Zoom, you wouldn't know that, but now you do. And that's just that. That's life right now. And then we'll begin. Okay. So has anyone taken a sound bath before? Give me some emojis if you have, or thumbs up. Okay, so a few. Great. Okay. So in the sound bath, I want to invite you to make sure afterwards you rest, you drink a lot of water, you take it slow, and you take what you need and take good care. Afterwards, you may feel you could get dehydrated, or you could feel the vibration of the sound in the body. So just make sure that you're really grounded before you participate in anything else after this. Some like to lie down during a sound bath rather than sitting up. So I want to invite you to go ahead and create that. If you want to grab a blanket because you're going to be settling, your body temperature might drop and you might get cold. Grab a blanket, lie down, you turn off your camera. And what I'm going to do first is give 2 grounding and centering techniques that will then lead us into our meditation, and then I will begin the sound bath. And I'm offering these tools for you to use now, and then if you need them outside of this space. And I apologize for all of the honking right behind me, if you can hear that. So our first technique is to help calm the nervous system in moments of tension. Now, it's scientifically proven that the breath can assist you in bringing the nervous system to a balance. When our nervous system goes into fight, flight, or freeze, it's because our amygdala, the primal stem of our brain, has been activated. So an inhale in for 4 and an exhale out for 4, or another ratio of in for 4, out for 6, is scientifically proven to calm the nervous system and to bring you back to a place of balance. Now, I gave 2 different ratios on purpose because some works for some and some works for others. So in for 4, out for 4, or in for 4, out for 6. So that's just for your back pocket to use if you ever have a moment where you're feeling not centered and grounded and you need to calm the nervous system. Okay, so for getting us into our sound bath today, I'm going to put us through a senses exercise, guide us into meditation, and then I will begin. Are we ready? Give me a thumbs up. We are. Great. Okay. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Especially thank you for taking the time to nourish yourself today and to invite in rest and softness into your life. We are so much better when we are coming at our lives from a place of care. So thank you for taking care of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to invite us to, if you're lying down or sitting down, whatever posture you're in, that's going to allow you to be into a meditative state. So some people might be sitting with a straight spine and a tucked chin. If you're getting ready for the sound bath, some might be lying down or reclining. And we're going to start with our eyes open, and we're going to invite in all of our senses into this experience. So the first thing I'm going to ask us to do is to use our sense of sight. And we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To just look around your room off camera. Don't look at the computer. We're going to get our sense of sight activated elsewhere. And look at 5 different things around you. And to try and bring your attention all the way to each one before you move on to the next by taking a deep breath with each item you're looking at before you move on to the next. And as you move on, allow yourself to deepen and soften that breath. Anytime you get distracted, just bringing yourself right back to what you're looking at. And then moving from our sense of sight to move to our sense of touch. I'm going to invite you to touch 4 things on your person or around you and really be with each of the item, each of the texture before you move on to the next by taking a deep breath with each item. Each breath getting deeper and softer. And now I'm going to invite us to move to our sense of sound, of hearing. I'm trying to bring your attention to 3 different sounds so intently that you can separate each sound from the next before you move on by taking a breath with each one. When you have so much focus, you can almost hear your own breath rise and fall of the belly against your skin and clothes. And then we'll move to our sense of smell. And I invite you to smell 2 different things and really take a deep inhale of each one and really be with the smell of each one before you move on to the next. Finally, our last one, our sense of taste. If you don't have anything around you to taste, like I don't have, you can go ahead and use your own saliva. But really being with the experience of taste for 1 sip or taste. Continuing to deeply breathe, I invite you to begin to slowly close your eyes if it feels comfortable, or keep a soft gaze. Inviting your shoulders to fall into your back pockets. Relaxing the jaw. Breathing so deeply, the chair begins to hold you rather than you hold yourself in the chair. Just by letting go. Inviting in deeper rest. Allowing yourself to fall to your natural breathing pattern and just begin to rest and let the sound engulf you. And anytime you get distracted, go ahead and take a deep breath. For some, if it becomes too much, you can roll onto your belly. Allowing yourself to receive. Even for some, maybe placing your palms up, inviting in receiving support, receiving rest. As you pour into so many, so often, allowing the sound to now pour into you. I'll mind the time. Enjoy your journey. Continuing to allow the sound to travel through skin, the bone, the cells, the blood, just inviting in restoration. Complementing that by taking in deep breaths in and out, maybe placing a hand on your heart and your belly, feeling them both rise and fall as you inhale in the stillness and exhale out peace. Inviting in mantra to close out our meditation, taking in a deep breath with the words of affirmation of I am home, I am peace on the exhale. Inhaling in, I am home. Exhaling out, I am peace. Another deep inhale in, I am home. Exhale out, I am peace. And affirming words on the breath one more time, I am home. Deep as you can, and then this time letting it out the mouth, alerting the body you're coming out of meditation. Slowly inviting in movement to the body, wiggling your toes, wiggling your feet, maybe moving your neck from side to side. I even like to do a nice stretch to the side. If you're lying down, I invite you to roll over to the fetal position. Slowly getting up. If you're sitting, giving yourself a nice little squeeze. Thanking the body for putting yourself here. Waking up the body. And then collectively taking one more deep breath. Gently letting it out as you open your eyes and come back to screen. I hope you enjoyed your journey, invited in rest, and most importantly, you felt what you needed to feel, you saw what you needed to see, and most importantly, it ripples out past today, past tomorrow, and so on. Again, drink a lot of water, take it slow. I wouldn't go into any loud places right now. And again, how can you invite in a culture of wellness into your days, into your moments, just by pausing, just by inviting in rest, for nourishment and rest. Actually, you're all writing things in the chat box. Let me get over there. What are you saying? Oh, you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Oh, I'm so glad your cat joined you. That makes me so happy. Oh, so good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Pass this on. Check us out, Mindful NYU. We offer free yoga and meditation every day. You can check me out on Instagram, Ignite with Melissa. I'm offering meditation and sound baths all the time. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of yourselves. Continue taking care of each other. If there's any questions, you can throw them up in the chat box. I'll be here for a few more moments. Many blessings to you all. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I'm so glad. Yay. Oh, you're so very welcome. Oh, your dog joined. That's so cool. Sure, it's Ignite with Melissa. I'll put it in the chat box. That's my Insta. You're very welcome. Thank you. I like my sweatshirt too. It's new. So the sound, the vibration, sound and vibration opens up different wavelengths and allows the vibration to work with the nervous system to help settle and ground it. Sometimes people could have an emotional response because it might might activate the limbic brain, which would cause an emotional response, or that amygdala, but the sound is really there to work with the nervous system in a different way rather than typical meditation or talk or reflection. Okay. Someone's asking about, is the vibrations that come over the Zoom as powerful as if you were in person? I don't actually know that answer, and I would ask anyone else that's still on what they thought, who's been in a sound bath before, to write that in the chat box. I know I'm like shaking a little bit, but I'm also playing it, so like I'm so connected to the vibration. That could be why it's really powerful for me. So I don't know that answer. I'm sorry. But if you email me afterwards, I will find out the answer for you. Do you start with a particular sound bowl? I do it by feeling. Each sound bowl is a different sound, right? Like a B, a C. And so I could, come up and write something like a way to follow, but I really just try to be as intuitive as possible with it and play with the sound as it's playing with me. So I'm just playing with the vibration and going by feeling. Have a wonderful day as well. Thank you so much, everyone.